There wasn't much left to say after what had been a thoroughly dominant Pakistani performance in the two-test series against Australia and the UAE, which Pakistan sealed 2-0 with a 356-run win in the second test in Abu Dhabi. First, the victors. For Misbah-ul-Haq, the difference was in the attitude of his inexperienced bowling unit, which didn't allow the absence of Saeed Ajmal, Junaid Khan and Wahab Riaz to show.
It's really tough to rank both, but both the series, you could say, best ever series win by us, and I think it's really difficult to rank which one is the number one and which one is the number two, but that's really one thing I'm going to remember the whole of my life. I think we got belief, that's why we delivered. The way every bowler performed and the way we played as a batting unit, you could say that there was belief somewhere. So this could be the reason that we performed that way. Obviously, it looked difficult without Saeed Ajmal, without one of your experienced bowler, Rahman, and other seamers like you're missing Wahab Riaz and you're missing Junaid. It looked a bit difficult, but still I think considering these sort of conditions and the way Australians were struggling against spin, even in India, I would still fancy our chances that we could really do well if we can post good totals. Our bowling is still capable of getting them out, but I think everybody really performed well, and especially the bowling unit. They are really inexperienced, but the way they perform, that is remarkable.
And for Michael Clarke, the reversal meant that the team would have to go back to the drawing board to figure out where they are falling short when playing Test cricket in the subcontinent.
I think we've got to obviously talk about what's just happened. I think, we were hopeful that we learnt some lessons from our trip to India, but it doesn't look that way. So I think, your goal has to be to try and become better. I say that regularly, but our performances here this tour weren't any better than what they were in India. I think there might have been some individual positives come out of the series. I think Mitchell Marsh was certainly a standout for me. I know he didn't take a wicket, but he was unlucky on a couple of occasions, and I thought he's, to come in and bat the way he batted in this Test match is a really pleasing sign for us. Obviously, Davey Warner's still in good form, which is a positive. Steve Smith played really well today. So I think there's been some individual positives, but I think as a group we certainly need to assess where we didn't go particularly well, and I think that's over all three facets of the game, the reasons for that, and then try and look to improve the next opportunity we get to play in the subcontinent. But I think as a team, there's no doubt. I think the players will be happy that we're going home to play in conditions we're accustomed to. That's for sure. I'm probably most angry with myself, most disappointed with my own personal performance, to be honest. I've always prided myself on leading by example, and I think in the series that we've lost as an Australian team, certainly since I've been captain, I've been able to at least stand up and lead from the front, where in this series I haven't done that. So I'm certainly disappointed with my own performances. I don't have any excuse or reason for it. I think, I feel like I've been working as hard as I can be on my game. I've been hitting a lot of balls. Obviously I haven't played as much cricket as I would have liked, but I don't have any excuse for underperforming. And I'll be judged like every other player that's underperformed, there's no doubt about that. But that's probably what burns me the most at this point in time. Obviously, no doubt I'm disappointed that we've lost the series 2-0, but it's like I've said before, I think when you're captain you take things personally, and when you don't perform, that makes it even harder. I think the best teams win away from home consistently. It shows we've got a lot of work still to do. It shows that, like a lot of countries around the world, we have success at home consistently. Let's hope that continues through the summer. That's going to be a tough series as well against India, there's no doubt about it, in our next form of Test cricket, or our next series of Test cricket. But I think it's a fair indication of where we sit as a team. We're a lot more comfortable playing in our own backyard, and We need to continue to work hard to have success away from home.